Hey ladies, thanks for joining me again. This is Etho, and we're going to get right into it. First new change, I've added the musical note blocks to our timer here. Plays a nice Zelda theme when you pick up the items, or if the feather despawns. And let's go check it out. I hate coming down here. Because it's a real mess. What I did, this is the wire from the pressure plate that the feather lands on. So it sends a signal here to the 5 clock and stuff, and I added this torch on the other side, which I can't really get to. I don't know if there's any way down actually. Oh! Ouch. Okay. And that wire, that's the torch over there. Sends the wire down to these repeaters, and above these is the musical note blocks. I got a button here to test it. Oh, but it's on right now. So I got it inverted, the signal, so that when the feather disappears, these torches come on and play the notes. And there's only 8 notes. So thanks to 4SCHLABACH. I think it's Force Glub Back or something. I don't know how to say his name. For posting a video response in episode 19 on how to make this simple little tune. And thanks to everyone else that gave suggestions on tunes. I went with his because he made a video for it. He told me exactly how to do it. So that's pretty cool. And it didn't take up too much space, which is nice. Alright, next thing. I've been having trouble loading videos to YouTube. They keep failing. I got your inputs kind of on these. What I should do here, I'll probably just make these all signs. And I'll probably get rid of the glass. I'm not sure yet. But we're not going to focus on that this video. Instead, we're going to be working up here. And so I came to a realization. I can't. What I wanted to do was make a mob sorter here. Sort the mobs in minecarts. And then if I wanted to send them somewhere, I would pull a lever and it would send, say, 50 creepers somewhere. And then I would hop on a minecart and head to that destination too. The problem is, I don't know how I overlooked this, but as soon as the mobs go 144 blocks away from you, they pretty much instantly despawn. So that is not going to work at all. I can be anywhere within 144 blocks of them, and they'll be fine. I did a test before, and they'll stay in minecarts for a few minutes without despawning, even if you're outside of the 32 block range. But the only way to actually send them somewhere is if I escort them and send them all at the exact same time. So, yeah, kind of an issue. We're gonna go to peaceful. Just so that there's no issues here. So the reason I'm building this, or was going to build the mob sorter, I still might, just for the kicks of it, but at the moment I'm not going to. The reason I wanted to do it was for two specific reasons. One of them was what we're going to build here today. I'll get into that in a sec. And another one was for, I mentioned I was going to do a big project soon, and I never said what that is, and I'm still not going to. But it wasn't the storage room that I was talking about. I have another big project I want to do that requires sorting mobs. But we'll worry about that another day. Today what we're doing is we're trying to make an automatic record producer. So if a skeleton kills a creeper, he drops a record, and we want to automate that somehow. So that's what this thing is for. I'm not sure how exactly I'm going to build it yet, but I have a good idea. And I wanted to sort the mobs so that only creepers would go in one spot and skeletons in another. But I've realized that I don't really need to sort them. It'll actually be faster not to sort them. I feel like I'm slurring my words today. So, what we are going to do, and I've kind of laid the base here to make things faster. This is an item collection area. Okay, so I have a mob junction here. I've hooked a lever up to this corner block so that when you flick it, it switches both doors at once, because one of the doors is reversed from the other. So we have a junction there, and there goes our timer. And there's going to be another junction here. And through this path, it's going to send, we're most concerned about, we mostly want creepers to come through here. Down this path here, and through this path where you're going to try to get skeletons. Okay, so we have a 5x5 area here. I probably won't be able to finish this episode, but hopefully I'll get most of it done. Ooh. Sometimes it does that if a pig jumps on the pressure plates. Won't be an issue once I get everything closed off. Okay, so we got 4 water sources in every corner, which is going to bring the mobs to the center. Okay. So this is where the creepers are going to be. Then 2 blocks away, this is where the skeletons are going to be. And in between, this is where I'm going to be. So the skeleton will be there. He'll try to shoot at me and he'll hit the creeper. And creepers will die and drop records, which will fall into this hole in the middle and get sent out. Hopefully. But since the mobs aren't sorted, there's also going to be zombies in here, which is not an issue. I'm mostly concerned about having other skeletons in here because skeletons over here are going to get into fights with the skeletons in the middle. And skeletons in the middle might also shoot creepers by accident, which will cause the creepers to explode. So, might be a few issues. Okay. I've never made a junction quite like this one. In all my other mob junctions, the mobs come up from underneath. This one, they're coming in from the side, so it's gonna be a little bit more tricky to make. I'm also running very low on glass. So one of these episodes we're going to have to go look for a desert somewhere. Because we also need cactus. Okay. Place a sign there. I'm going to build some of this off camera because this is going to get tricky. And then I'll show you after. So I'll be back in a sec. Okay, you guys didn't miss much. I think I figured out a way of doing it. So I got a sign here and a sign here. And I'm going to put a sign here. So the issue is we have to make that diagonal stream of water. And it's best if it's the same, if it's at this window part of the door. So we're gonna make a hole here. We're going to put water in there too. Water there. And I think we have a diagonal stream now. That points towards the doors. Okay, good. Gonna put some ladders just for now. And maybe some torches around. Okay, so then, whoops, the other thing I did get some more water. So mobs come into the junction like this, and most of them are gonna go this way. So we got our diagonal stream, and there's a sign above. Then there's the door, and there's a sign and a pressure plate. And I got a sign on a sign here. So if we place water here, there's no gaps for the mobs to get stuck in. And I'm going to test it out like I'm up. Oh wait, no I can't. Test it out like I'm a mob. So a mob will come to this point, and then it'll jump. Oh. No, actually it should still work. Jump. Without touching the arrow keys, this is what happens to me. I get sent to this point. Which is what we want. Okay, so we can cover this up. The mobs are in water, so they're not going to get burnt by the sun. And there's also going to be a third story eventually, probably. Okay. So we need a water stream that comes up to this point. So I might make a gap. Okay, I'm gonna put the water here. Pressure plate there. We want the water above the door. We're gonna make a few more signs here, I think. I gotta be careful not to go over about 20 minutes in my videos now, because it's just causing me issues with uploading them, because I have to use the advanced uploader if my videos are over 2 gigs, which is what seems to always fail. Oh, that's a door. Okay, then we place water here. And fills out 2 blocks. And lastly, we're going to put a block underneath. Actually, we might put another sign there. Running very low on time now. Yeah. Okay, so what's gonna happen is they're gonna come up here. I'm gonna pretend I'm a mob right now. I'm swimming up, not pressing any arrow keys. Water takes me right through here. When I get to this point, I'm gonna jump. And it works awesome. So I'm gonna seal this up, and then I'll show some mobs going through here. Okay, we're ready for our first test run of this new system. Didn't take long to build it all. I added, so it's all closed up now. It's 2 blocks high, so they can't jump, which gets them through a lot faster. I added a side entrance here in case I need to do maintenance. And there's nothing to hold them, so I'm going to be switching to peaceful very quickly. Works perfect. So even if a creeper blows up there, it shouldn't cause any damage because he's in water. So hopefully it won't be a big issue with the guys fighting with each other. And that's the end of our episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.